family, and welcome back to another podcast with the Narasia. Y'all, it's been a minute. It has been a minute, but I am here. I'm back, and let's hop into another video. Y'all, I am excited. I've been thinking about this video for over a week now, and honestly, it's no better time to do it than now, I feel like. So let's hop into it. I thought I liked that side better, but I like this side better, so I'm gonna sit on this side. But yeah, y'all, so let's chat, let's sit, bring your auntie, your uncles, your grandma, your grandpa, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your third cousin, your fourth cousin, your fifth cousin, your next door neighbor. Grab your popcorn, your water, your wine. You can grab a glass of soda if you want to, your tea, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. Get that nice cozy blanket and let's chat. And of course, to all of the girls, all of the sisters, I need y'all here too. Everybody, I need y'all. Let's sit, let's chat, and let's align with therapy. So y'all, this is my new podcast, welcome, and it is called Aligned Therapy. And today, I just want to dive right in. So I got a water bottle on the side, but right now I'm drinking my Starbucks. Yes, I am. So I just want to sit and chat with you guys just for a little bit. And man, where should I start? There's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. Happy 7/7 portal, if you do not know. So I'm excited about that. And honestly, guys, so much has gone on lately. It is July 7th. I was about to say August. Where am I at? It is July 7th, 2026. And I can definitely say that this year it's been amazing in a lot of ways. It has. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I remember manifesting and praying for so many different things, and I'm literally right smack in the middle of what I asked for, what I prayed for, and I couldn't be more thankful, to be honest. But then again, there is a lot that has gone on. So it's like, Narasia, you just said that it's been amazing. It has been amazing, it has. But there has also been so many lessons. And at this age that I am, which I don't know if you guys know, but this was my first year not celebrating my birthday, and that will be a continuous thing for me from this point forward. But yeah, like at this age, I have learned so many different things, and it's been a gift. That's what I would say. It's been a gift. So the topic of the discussion today, and I'm gonna try and work on not saying so as much. I was about to say it again, as much. So y'all bear with me, okay? So let's jump into it. The title of this video is called What is your identity? Or let's just shorten it, identity. Man, I have been sitting on this and sitting on this and sitting on this. And another video, I'm not saying another video, but another title, another topic, the reset. So the reset, what is your identity? And I have just been so back and forth with what my identity is, who I want to present myself to the world, and not just social media, but just to when I walk outside those doors. Who am I going to be today? What am I going to give off to any and everyone? And one thing I can say is I have learned a lot about me. And one thing I have learned about myself is for some reason, I just get this, there's just this part of me that wants to make sure that anytime I walk away from anyone, that they feel great, that they feel better than they felt prior to having any interaction with me. And I sometimes question it, like, why am I like this? Like, and then it also puts me in that mindset as well, like the days where I'm not feeling the best of myself, I still have to still show up as that person. So that's what I want to dive into. The reset, identity. Who am I being? Who are you being? And who do you truly want to be? And what part of you are you hiding? So we about to dive real deep, real in. So y'all sit and grab your popcorn, grab your bag of chips, free bag of chips, whatever it is, let's do it. Now, I'm not coming up here and I'm not talking about nobody's son, nobody's daughter. I'm not doing none of that. But I do want to say that the world plays a part in why we don't know ourselves, why we try to be someone that we're not. And I have done this so long. I have an account years ago. I was this name. I'll close that account and I'll be this name, and I'll close that account and I'll be this name. And further along, I just lost myself at some point. And being in a relationship as well, it could be a positive or it can be a negative. It's honestly how you want to look at it. And with me being in a relationship, the type of person I have been prior to this point, is I'm full in, and there's no holding back anything. Like, and it gets to a point, it had gotten to a point where I just completely lost who I was and trying to be who I thought that partner would want me to be for them. And if you are a girl, or not even just a girl, but if you feel yourself in this position, be you. If you feel like you have to be someone for that person, then they are not for you and you are not for them. Now it's like, girl, why are you talking about like, why are we talking about this right now? We're talking about this because I have tried, let me not just say you. I have tried so much to fit the part. Literally tried my hardest to fit the part. And at the end of the day, y'all, it all just came crumbling down. That's it. Like, it all just came crumbling down. And today I was working, mind you, I am a Starbucks barista at the moment. Starbucks barista at the core. We love it. We have our days, but we love it. And, you know, I'm just sitting there, I'm restocking some stuff, and I'm sitting behind the register today, right? Just gonna do a little story time, okay? So, and I'm sitting at the register, all right, and this customer comes up, he orders his drink, you know, I'm feeling, normally I get me a hot coffee, mind you, it's El Nino. We're in the process of El Nino. Everything's hot, everything is coming in boiling, boy, is it hot, okay? So this customer comes up and he's like, I normally get a hot coffee. I'm like, okay, cool. It's an order man. I'm like, okay, you know. And then he was like, he asked me, he was like, you know, I don't normally get the vanilla sweet cream cold brew, but what's the iced coffee? Like, what's the difference between the vanilla sweet cream cold brew? If you don't know, iced coffee just comes plain iced coffee until you add the cream, the sugar, syrups, all that. And the vanilla sweet cream cold brew is just cold brew, steeped for 24 hours. You put that vanilla, 2 pumps, 3 pumps, 4 pumps, however much. You put the vanilla sweet cream on top, and then it all just comes together. Still very strong. So I'm explaining to him, right? I'm giving him my barista pitch. Cool. So after doing so, he gets his iced coffee, you know, he sits down, and I start restocking, doing what I gotta do. And then he asked me, he's like, you in school? I'm like, no, sorry, I am in school. He's like, you in school? I'm like, yeah, I'm actually in school. I'm in school for psychology and business. He's like, oh, okay. And I was like, I also have my real estate license. He's like, okay, so what are you trying to do with that? And I'm like, oh, well, what I'm trying to do with it is combine it all together in some way, somehow, which is doable. It's definitely doable. And so he starts talking to me, and I'm like, well, what do you do? He's like, he's a pastor. And he gets into all this good stuff, right? And then somehow he ends up asking me, he's like, do you go to church? And I'm like, I don't go to church, but I meditate. I sit with the earth. I'm with the higher conscience, love, peace, all of that. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he starts getting into how he just traveled from, I think he said Oregon, I want to say. He went somewhere. And he was talking to women. And we got to a point where he was talking about, do you want to be a Kia or a Rolls Royce? And he was like, everybody can go into a Kia. You can have your kids with you. You can get in the cars that they have inside, like the model cars that just sit there. He was like, you can get inside of a Kia. He was like, you can go walk inside Kia dealership. You can get inside of the model cars with your kids, try it out, take pictures, play around with it. Whoop-de-doo. It's no trouble trying to get into a Kia. It's none of that. You literally just go in, walk in, say you want to test drive, you want to do all this. Everybody knows where the Kia dealership is at, right? But then he goes into, but when it comes to a Rolls Royce, nobody really knows where a Rolls Royce is at, right? You have to go searching for it. Why is that? So then he gets into, mind you, his name was Rich. I'm on this rich mindset, mind you. If you guys have been following me, or if you haven't, go check out Rich Mindset. But it was just funny how I'm listening to the universe, like after the conversation and after just having my interaction with this man. And he's a pastor, mind you. And I'm just like, wow. And he's like, so when it comes to you having a partner, do you want to be a Kia or a Rolls Royce? Do you want any and everybody just driving you? Or you want it to be so hard for someone to get to you that you have to have the qualifications, that you have to have everything that it needs in order to get in that car. You need the money, you need the qualifications, you need that credit score. You have to have it all. You can't just walk into a Rolls Royce dealership and think you're gonna just play around, take pictures, test drive it. They want to see that, can you maintain that frequency? And that's literally what it all boils down to. So when we're sitting here and we don't know our identity, or we're hiding our true identity, and we're trying to be something outside of ourselves, we aren't vibrating at our truest and highest identity. And that's honestly what I want to get at. Why is it that we're so willing to abandon ourselves, abandon our identity, just to please and have someone else in our life? When years down the road, let's say you do that, right? And years down the road, you're with this person, you're married to this person, and now you're miserable. Now you don't like them now, or even not even that you don't like them or you don't love them anymore, but you despise yourself because you covered up yourself for so long that you don't even know who you are, or you don't even like who you've become. So identity. Who are you at the core? Who are you at your soul's highest vibrational being? Who are you? And this is just a part of the entire reset. We need to get into resetting our mind, resetting our conscience, decoding what we have been settling for. I've been in some situations, I'm gonna say. I've been in some situations where people have told me I have nothing. I have been in situations where people wanted to dress me, wanted to give me my identity. I remember someone saying, I wanna style you, And I was willing to do it. I was willing to sell it for it. And I was like, okay, well, you can do it maybe like a couple times, like maybe like 3 months. And then after 3 months, if I like it, okay, cool. But if not, then no. And they told me, they were like, well, no, that's not how it works. Like, once I do it, then that's kind of how it, basically they were just saying like, once I do it, you can't not do it, because then that becomes your style. That becomes just how you present yourself out to the world. And if I would have sat there and I would have allowed that, and I would have been like, oh yeah, let you dress me up and do all this other stuff, where would my identity have been? Where would my creativity of myself, dressing myself, expressing myself? Your clothes are an expression of you. Your jewelry is an expression of you. Your makeup is an expression of you. Your tattoos is an expression of you. Your piercings, everything that you feel is comfortable to you is an expression of you. And this is just, I'm giving y'all my story because someone right now, somewhere, is letting their identity be in the shadow of what someone else wants them to be, of someone else's standards. Why are we doing this? And that also puts me in the mindset of, you know, growing up for me at least. And I remember there's a couple things, but let me sip on my refresher right quick, y'all, because hold on. Yeah, I'm getting a little part. So sip on your tea, sip on your water, your wine, whatever it needs to be. I ain't done. Hold on, wait. I ain't done. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm ready to go. If you don't know where that came from, there's a old show called Girlfriends, and what's her name? Joan used to always say ready to go. And now I just cannot stop saying it because I've watched that season like 3 times. But anyways, moving forward. So, as I was saying, growing up, we get told things about ourselves. Growing up, we get molded, we get sculpted into the version that our family see us as. And it's like, okay, now Rachel, what do you mean? What I mean is, I remember growing up, and there was this scenario where a second cousin of mine lied and said, mind you, I think I'm like in 5th grade, going to 6th grade. No, I'm in middle school. This is middle school, yes. And I'm in middle school, and one of my second cousins lies to my father and says, oh, she's talking to 18-year-olds, all this other stuff. Mind you, I have never ever spoken to someone that grown a day in my life at that age. No, I was talking to a boy, but he was my age. It's all perspective. So I'm only giving y'all that example for perspective. Like, okay, so what is this girl talking about, and why would she even tell my dad that? But then later down the road, mind you, that was like 6th grade, right? And then turn around 2 years down the road, I'm talking to this grown woman, okay? I'm 14 talking to this grown woman. And I'm only giving you guys this because what people say about you can really sculpt and mold your brain subconsciously, and you not knowing that these things are happening. So we get into identity. Don't let nobody tell you who you are or who you aren't, what you can and what you can't do. And stop trying to be someone that you're not. You're not going to attract the people that are for you if you continuously put on a show. You're putting on a show, but you're attracting all of these fake. Okay, let me not say fake. That's not what I need to say. So, okay. I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit. But you're being something outside of yourself, and that's not attracting your tribe, your family, your core people. And As you see on my YouTube, I've gone through identity after identity after identity. And if you could find any of my old socials, identity after identity after identity. But it gets to a point where your true identity is screaming out to you, and it's like, I'm right here. I'm literally standing right here. So it's about the reset. And we talked about this in our podcast, Rich Mindset. Sorry. Excuse me. Had a little burp. But this is something that needs to be evaluated. And this is for everyone globally across all nations. This is not just the United States. This is not just Canada. This is not just Asia. This is not just Japan. Like, okay, I might need to look at the map again, but this is just what I'm gonna give y'all right now. Okay. Anywho, more of the story is it's all about the reset, decoding who we have been, who we don't want to be anymore. And in order to get to this new identity, we have to let the old one, or let the one that we really aren't, the person who we really don't want to be, the person that we're pretending to be to let others like us, we're pretending to be welcomed into a circle. We need to stop doing this. Literally stop doing this. And it's like, for example, right? My nose is so itchy, like, oh my goodness. But for example, it's like, okay, let's say you're in school, right? And it's these group of friends, and you know, it's a group of people you want to be cool with, and they like these things. So you start saying, oh my god, yeah, I like that too. I like playing this game, or I grew up watching this and all this other stuff. But you're literally lying just for everyone to be cool with you, for everyone to like you. And it's like, why are you doing this? When little did you know, the other group over there is literally talking about how they like painting, they like pottery, they like going on nature walks and stuff, and that's really your crowd of people. Why are we doing this? So I literally want everyone to sit with yourself. Like, even our aunts and uncles, I'm talking to y'all too, grandma and grandpa, y'all probably have done it too. Now y'all probably at a stage in life where y'all like, man, I'm too old to be faking and giggling and doing all. I get it. But the younger generation, I'm not gonna say the younger generation, but there are generations after generations where we have done this. And this is not just a small group of people, but this is a whole collective of people. Like, we need to truly be who we were sent down here to be. Because once we do that, then we start walking in our purpose. Then we start finding our people. Then our soul feels and knows it's being valued and fulfilled, and knows it's doing what it's supposed to do, and it's not tired, it's not exhausted from being something and someone that you're not. This is how we get burnout. This is how we get the bags under our eyes. This is how we get headaches and migraines. This is what causes the ripple effect of different illnesses. We have to sit with ourselves, know ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with being by yourself for a little bit and figuring out who you are if you don't know. Like, if you truly don't know because it's been so long and you've been so programmed to be something else that you're not, that's okay. But at this point, family, it is time to know our identity. Okay? Take yourself out, learn what it is that you do and don't like, and set the bar there, and don't go under that bar. We need to stop settling. And when we sit there and allow ourselves to be a character in somebody else's story, how can we ever truly be fulfilled? How can we ever truly say, I came down here, I made my mark? Like, we're supposed to come here and touch and inspire and the souls of everyone. in a high vibrational way. We're supposed to come down here and love and be excited and be happy and be joyful, and things happen, forgive. But we are truly supposed to come down here and inspire and touch souls across the world. Like, we're all supposed to be in unity, vibrating at this most highest frequency. And when we're trying to be something outside of that, how can us as a one conscience be that? We can't. There's no way for us to do that. So that is literally what I have to say. Like, your true identity is calling you. It's literally crying at you. If it's not crying at you, it's yelling at you. If it's not yelling at you, it's literally sitting there tapping his foot. It's literally like, hey, whenever you're ready to stop acting, whenever you're ready to stop playing that role that you've been playing for so long, we're ready to get stuff going. We're ready to get shit started. And that's what I'm here to tell you today. Reset and come on with your true identity. Well, y'all, that is what I have for you today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, my name is The Nyrasia, and I will see you guys in the next podcast. Thank you for joining Align Therapy. And until next time, spread light, spread peace, spread love, and most importantly, be in alignment with your soul's highest frequency. Ashe family. Mwah.